What's up, everybody? It's Wyvern. In today's video, we're going to be talking a bit more about the Jungle Cup. We're going to cover Staraptor in this one. Currently ranked number 58th on PvPoke, it's not getting any, if at all, notoriety in this tournament. Obviously, Noctowl is the top prevalent normal flyer in this cup, so it's not getting a lot of buzz, but it has a unique option of Close Combat and Heat Wave as charge moves. You're going to want Wing Attack as that fast move, and right away we see number 1. It has a high counter rating against Fortress. It beats a number of Pokemon in the Zero Shield scenario, including Venusaur, Heracross, and the main man, Vigoroth. So I think Staraptor is a very good closer in this tournament. We see here it gets countered by most, if not all, of the electric types, so you have to watch out for those rock moves, you have to watch out for those electric moves, but it's going to beat pretty much all of the bug types, several of the grass types, and in the Zero Shield scenario, it will beat the bug steel types and Vigoroth. So it's definitely an interesting one to explore. Let's hop on into some battles and see how it performs. So this first battle here, we're going to be going against WiseApp7. He's a guy added from Twitter. We just hit Ultra Friends and decided to do some battles. So let's dive right into it. I decided to lead with Vigoroth because I want to start hitting strong, start hitting fast. I'm going to be going at him with those counters, obviously. Having just watched Maddie F. Baby's video, I know what he's going to charge up fastest to. Here's a Cross Poison, so I don't need to shield it. I still have that thought in the back of my mind of whether or not he has Rock Blast on it, so I need to be a little bit cautious. We're going to go for that Body Slam. I believe he elects not to shield here, so we're going to do a decent chunk of damage to it, even with it being not very effective. We're going to let this one through again because I'm going to assume it's going to be another Cross Poison, and I do luck out. So we still have 2 shields, and we're going to try and finish him off with counters, but he's able to switch out first. We see that Vigoroth come in, so we're going to go straight for our Body Slam because otherwise we're just about to be knocked out before we'd probably be able to switch. Unfortunately, not able to get to another Body Slam ourselves. And here's where I realize I have a bit of an issue. I have Heat Wave on Staraptor, not Close Combat, so we're just going to have to come in with him, try and chip away at the Vigoroth's health and build up some energy. Maybe get to a Brave Bird, but he has a shield, so it's not looking too good at this point for us. So once we have that energy built up, we're going to switch into Fortress. I know he's going to be able to tank those counters pretty well. And I should have realized that he has Bulldoze on it. Probably didn't need a shield, so we're going to let it through. Finish off the Vigoroth with the Fortress. Have a good bit of energy built up for whatever comes in next. And turns out to be a Scyther, so we're going to go for that Rock Tomb straight away. It's going to do a good chunk of damage to it. If it hits, unfortunately, he is going to shield it. The Scyther is going to build up enough energy here to finish off the Fortress. He probably didn't need to use that charge move there, but I think he was just worried I might get to another Rock Tomb first. It takes so many Bug Bites, he probably wasn't going to count how many it took to get to a Rock Tomb, so Brave Bird is going to come in and one-hit KO the Scyther, and then all we have left is the Armaldo, and Staraptor is able to finish that off. Let's hop on into the next map. This time around, I decided to go with Fortress as a lead. It's a pretty tanky Pokemon, so it gives me time to assess the field and see what he leads with. He goes with Armaldo once again, and right away I see Bug Bite is initially doing more to it than he's doing to me with Fury Cutter. So I assume this is going to be a Rock Blast. However, this is the point where I realize he probably only has Cross Poison on it, so that's not something I have to be too wary of. Here, I'm about to switch. I want to try and build up to a Rock Tomb first, and then we mistap the switch the first time. That's why you saw that screen go away. So we go in with the 4 times effective Staraptor. That is the fan kicking on in the background. You can ignore that. We're going to shield that Mega Horn just because Staraptor is pretty glassy. I'm not sure if that would one-hit KO it or not. So we're going to be able to finish off the Heracross. And since our switch timer is up, we do have to go for the Brave Bird here. Otherwise, this Graveler is just going to knock us out. So unfortunately, our Staraptor is down. We are tied 1 shield to 1 shield, both down in Pokemon. Vigoroth is going to come in and deal some pretty decent damage with the counters. We elect not to shield here just because I know we will be able to tank whatever it throws at us. It's going to be a Rock Blast, which definitely does a decent chunk. We're going to have to shield the second time it comes around. And here, I'm just trying to build up energy. Thankfully, he doesn't get to a second Rock Blast. I probably should have Body Slammed once just because we're so low on health. But we have 2 built up here, and thankfully, we are able to get both of them off on the Armaldo. Since Fury Cutter does so little damage in between charge moves, we were able to get both of them off. We're not able to get to a third one, but that's okay. He's down to 0 shields, and we have a Fortress coming in with a Rock Tomb ready to go. So that's going to finish off this Armaldo. Going into the last match, we're going to lead with Venusaur. It's one I hadn't used a ton, so I was just using this as an opportunity to test it out as well. He's going to go with the Cradily this time, which I believe has Infestation and Stone Edge, but I'm not sure about the other 2 charge moves or other possibilities for a fast move, so it's kind of a bit of a surprise here. Razor Leaf, I prefer over Vine Whip, so that's going to deal a good chunk of damage to Cradily. I'm expecting it to be a Stone Edge here, so it ends up being a Bulldoze, and we take a good chunk of health. I don't feel like wasting a charge move here since the Cradily is almost dead. So we're going to shield and then finish it off with the fast moves with the Razor Leaf and then see what comes in next. Either hit it with a charge move or switch out right away. So I have that switch brought up, and we're going to go in with the Heracross, which is a very nice counter to Vigoroth. I'm really liking Heracross in this cup. I know it's a Staraptor video, but I can love on other Pokemon a little bit. We're going to not shield here since I believe we're able to take a Body Slam. Ends up being a Bulldoze, so I'm starting to think that's the only move he has on it. And then since he's down to 1 Pokemon, he does have 2 shields, but we're just going to hit whatever comes in with a close combat. Ends up being a Graveler, but like I said, he's going to shield. So before he knocks out our Heracross, we're able to do some decent damage to it with Counter, which is nice. Able to get it down into the yellow. And it's at this point, I'm going to bring in Staraptor. I'm hoping I'm able to get to a Brave Bird before he knocks me out so I can burn that last shield. So we are going to shield here in hopes of keeping Staraptor alive to get to Brave Bird. Because like I said, I have all that energy charged up on the Venusaur, but I want to try and burn that shield. I end up getting in 1 more wing attack there than I need to, so thankfully we do survive it. But Brave Bird doing what it does best, burning that shield right there. And then we're going to come in with the Venusaur, and we're able to hit it with the Frenzy Plant to finish off the Graveler and go 3-0 in this match. That is going to wrap it up for today's showcase of Staraptor. Obviously, that was just a very small sample size, and we weren't able to play against some of the top meta Pokemon that I was hoping to play against, like Fortress, but we still got some good battles in, and we're still able to see essentially a pretty good showing of Staraptor there. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please be sure to like and subscribe. Hit 30. Let's see if we can get to 40 within the next week or two. Going to be dropping some more regular uploads with some off-meta picks for the Jungle Cup. So please share this video on whatever platform you're on. And until next time, guys, I'm Wyvern.